Welcome. In front of me is a Neffos C7s, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So we're going to begin with the airplane mode, which will allow you to basically disconnect from the world. But apart from that, it also disconnects from a cell tower, which if you had some problems with your call quality, let's say you were talking with someone and your calls were constantly like cutting out and you couldn't really understand what someone is saying, you can try to enable this and then disable it. So basically when you pull down the notification panel and you find airplane mode right here, tap on it and then tap it off. And once your device reconnects with your cell provider, it will then connect to the closest cell tower, hopefully also improving the call quality that you might have been struggling with. Now, another thing that I want to show is animations and basically shortening them. So I believe I already have it enabled, but basically to enable or change the animation speed, you go into settings, system, then tap on advanced. Wait, no, actually no, it's right here, about device or phone. Scroll then all the way down and you have the build number. Tap on it 7 times, and where for me it says you are now a developer. After 7 tap, it will either enable the developer options or show you a basically pattern or whatever. If you have some kind of protection, then you have to confirm it and then it will enable it. And from there you can go back and you should find it right here, developer options. When you tap on it and go down, you should find couple options associated with animations. Okay, there we go. With no animation scale, transition animation scale, and animation duration scale. Now you can see that they're already set to half speed. Now by default it's at 1. So that's the normal one. So you can either shorten it, completely turn them off, or make them longer if that's what you like. I advise on keeping it on the half speed. That way it's way quicker, but also you have animations. Otherwise it might look a little bit weird when everything is just popping in and out of existence. So that was another thing. Now moving on, will be the power on and off schedule. So basically this will allow your device to clear its cache and improve how it performs and with the longevity. Now this is advised to do it only like once a week. It's nothing like every day. It's just once a week is fine enough. And to do it, you will go into the settings and find the schedule power on and off. Now for me it's already enabled, but basically you tap on each one of them after you enabled it. So power on, and you have repeat. So I have it set for Saturday, but you can set any other day, whichever one you like. And then you set the time. Now power on needs to be after power off. So first you would probably, like my power off is at 11 and 5 minutes later it turns back on. So that's how I have it set. I will just tap on done and power off. You can see same day, just 5 minutes before that. And that is basically all it needs. It just needs the reboot so the device can clear its cache, and that's about it. Okay, and moving on, we're gonna go into another option that I feel like it should be enabled by default, which is hiding password. Now, I already have it enabled, so I can show you how it looks like by going into any place where I need to type in password. And when I start tapping it away, you can see that on the dots section, there is no letter visible. Normally when you're typing your password, you will see a letter that you have pressed each, and they will be basically provided in sequence. So if someone is content, they can basically gather your entire password by just looking what you're typing in here. And to actually enable this, you would go into settings. So let me go into settings and then into security and location right here. Scroll down and you have show password, and this normally is enabled, so you want to turn it off, and then you will basically not have a visible password anymore. And the last thing that I wanted to show is the screen pinning, which also is located in the same area. So you would actually tap on the advanced from here and scroll a little bit down and you have screen pinning, and by default it's off. Let me turn it off so you can actually see a message. So when you go in here, you'll have this message, how to use screen pinning. And once you turn it on and leave, and then you go into recent apps with the square, you will now find this little pin. So you can now switch to different app like so, and from here tap on the pin. It gets pinned, gives you a message on how to unpin it, So we can tap on got it. And now if I don't know the combination, I can't really leave this up. I'm stuck in here and can't really go anywhere else. And to unpin, as you've seen, you need to hold both of those keys. There we go. And you get screen unpinned. Now if you have some kind of protection, you can also add in the settings, as you've seen right here, you can add that it will require a passcode if you have one set. Then before you can unpin it, when you hold the buttons, it will pop you up with a screen lock. So you will have to unlock it like that. And this is more used for if you're trying to give your phone to someone just to show them something and you don't want them snooping around everywhere else where you don't want them. That's a nice thing. But yeah, that would conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.